Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mamta, it's visible.
Okay. So, yesterday we have discussed regarding the introduction about the Power Platform and what are the uh, things we can do in Power Platform, right? So today I'm going to start explaining like about what is the Power Platform Power Apps portal will be look like.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Mamta. This is the first class I'm joining. Can you please give a brief about yesterday's class also? I think many of the people are joined today, new it seems.
Okay, sure. Okay. I'll give a brief introduction about like what is the Power Platform and everything. Yeah, Power Platform is not nothing but like a low-code technology where we can build our business need applications. Like unlike with other languages, we can build our public applications, right? But using Power Platform, we can build only like business need where they can perform inside the organization operations only. If they want to build a timesheet kind of application, then they can go for Power Platform. Or else, if they want to do some specific automation process which they are employees doing daily with manual efforts, then they want to automate that process, then they can go for this Power Automate. The using the Power Platform with less efforts, with less code, less or no code, they can build their applications or automation processes using Power Platform. Okay. In the Power Platform, we have so many things in the Power Platform family, like Power BI, Power Automate Desktop, and Power Apps. Okay. And another Power Virtual Agents. Each will have a different functionality. Each will serve each different functionalities. Like Power BI, we can using Power BI we can develop reports to analyze the data in a visual manner. Okay. That one to build in a chart or in a visual effect, they can build it using Power BI, and they can share the data across the employees in their organization. Okay. And for another one is like Power Apps. Using Power Apps, they can build an applications. Okay, using drag and drop features itself, with less efforts, they can build an applications. Okay. In the Power Apps, that is one, like we only business need applications they can build. Using these can be integrated with the Power Automate cloud as well, these applications, to automate some processes. Okay. Like for example, if you want to send an email invitation, email greetings on their employee birthday. Generally, for our every organization, automatically we will receive so many emails on our special days. So all those will be an automation process. Like no one will send manually, right? Those kind of automation process we can easily achieve it with less efforts using the Power Automate and Power Apps. These kind of applications. Okay. And one more thing, we have an Power Virtual Agent. Power Virtual Agent is nothing but an like we have chatbots in our if you open Power BI, any websites, there will be an bot there. That bot will answer all the answers regarding their website or their products automatically, right? Those kind of chatbots we can build using Power Virtual Agent. Okay. These are the things, but this coaching this training is about only we are majorly concentrating on Power Apps itself. Like in the Power Apps, we have three kind of applications we can build. Okay. One is like an canvas application, another one is like an model driven application, and another one is like a power pages. Again, these three kind of have each will based on our requirement we can choose whichever we want. Okay, canvas application is nothing but an we can build an applications with UI. If our requirement is like an we most on the UI part, like if we want a visual effects and we want some beautification done on the app, then we will go for a canvas application. And there in the canvas application, like there we can connect our application with 400 plus data sources, like an Oracle, SharePoint, so many data sources we can connect as SQL, anything like there are will be 400 plus data sources. Like we don't want to connect only things which are present in Power Platform. We can connect with the third party data sources as well with the Power Apps. Okay. Whereas for model driven applications, we can that is when the requirement is only on the data. Like if we are building an application on top of data, like we are performing on the application where user wants to do operations and bulk operations, they want to do the data driven application, basically they want to build, then we will go for model driven applications. There we can't do much beautification and everything. Whatever the things they have given in the Power Platform, already given by Power Platform, only those kind of things we can use. We can't do much customizations there. Okay, or only the forms and table views they already given by Power Platform. Those only we can use them in our applications. Okay, but there we can handle like so many operations on data, like filter things, filtering the data and sorting the data, exporting the data. Those kind of operations will be quick on model driven application. And the drawback is like only we can use it in with Dataverse, that is the database of Power Platform. That is a common data source. Previously we used to call, now it is named as Dataverse. Okay, like unlike it will be same like other database only, like it's where we can create our tables and everything in our database. That database we can connect it to our model driven application. Okay, there we can perform our operations. And last one is like a Power Pages. That is like a uh, developing an website for their organization. So that is like most of the organization parts, those that Power Pages are still not using. Like more than 90% people are not using that Power Pages yet. Still they are stick to their old like developing JavaScript, using those kind of techniques only they are following. But yeah, using Power Pages, in the Power Platform Power Pages, we can build a website within few minutes, like using drag and drop feature. We can develop an website quickly. Okay. And okay, and the Power Apps, Canvas application and model driven applications that can be shared inside organization people, right? But whereas like a model Power Pages that can be shared with external users as well. Okay, these are the topics which covered in last session. I think I have covered all of them. Yeah. Any doubts?
Only difference between Canvas and model driven is a database connection, Mamta, or any other one.
Yeah, as I have told you, Canvas application we can do like it will be, we can add any images. However, we want to design our application, we can beautify our Canvas application. Okay. And as I have told you, yeah, that is like another thing. Whereas in model driven application, we can't do much things, like only the form customizations, like only the forms and like table views, all the things which are given by Power Apps, those only we can use. Okay. Uh, Whereas from in the Canvas application, one more thing, like we can connect any kind of data sources. Whereas for model driven, only the dataverse we can use.
Okay. In Canvas, for beautification, what we are using, like, do we require any kind of coding experience, prior
No, no,
experience?
no, coding. So for that one to like almost all of them will be like, as I have told you, it will be drag and drop features. How we have done in, for example, Excel and Word documents, how we have features to drag any borders or else any icons in our ad, in our PPT, those kind of things. How we have it in PPTs and those Word, Excels and everything. Those kind of features only we have in our Power Apps. So it will be very quick. Even themes we can change with, like how we can change in our Excel and PPTs. So same functionalities will be there to in our Power Apps. It's a Canvas application also. So some it will be, I wouldn't say it with like a no code, but we need some coding that is like not unlike JavaScript, C, those kind of coding. No, we don't require. We will write here as a Power FX. Okay,
Oh,
Power FX coding we will write. That will be an how we have write in Excel formulas. Same kind of things will be there. It will be very simple. Once you remember how each function will work for each scenario, then you can write it. Okay.
okay, okay,
If you need
got
the
it. Thank you.
scenario, then we need to use that one. You can easily write that one.
Yes, yes, got it. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Okay. So now for that one, as I have told, like
More doubt.
now,
Yeah, Mithun this side.
okay.
So is there any difference in costing or license like other automation tools that we have in the market?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yesterday I have covered licensing part as well. So yeah, for the licenses we have if you have already almost each of the organization will nowadays are taking E5 licenses, right? If you are taking E5 licenses, then automatically Power Apps and or on everything they can use. Okay, if they are not having an EFI license, then if they need to have an Power Automate Power Apps license, that is a per app plan license will be there, per user plan will be there. Okay, so if they have taken per user plan, okay, that user can use up to like how many that user can use only how many applications which are there in their environment they can use freely. Okay, if they have taken per user, costing will be different. I have an image, I'll show you 1 minute. Is my screen visible, PPT?
No, still I can see the Power App screen.
Okay, maybe I'm not sharing that one. Give me 1 second. Yeah, is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay, so as you can see, we have three, like a per app plan license and a per user plan. Okay, in a per app plan will be like amount will be less, so they can use app wise. For example, if in our organization, which one to choose depends on the requirement. If they can choose, for example, in our organization, only in our business team, we are using only one app. We don't have many applications. Then they can go for per app plan. Okay, and if they have a per user plan, like we that when we can choose is like if we have a many application in some scenarios, they have an each for example, for timesheet we have an one application, and for leave approval they have another application. Some resource management they have an another application. Those kind of they are using many applications in their organization where user needs to use. In that scenario, it will be beneficial if they have taken per user plan, right? So
Right.
they will go for per user plan. They can use unlimited apps in their environment. Okay, another one is like an pay as you go. That is only for available for per app plan only. Okay, pay as you go means like if you are I would say like you are not using that app much. Only like currently now you are using, but next time you don't know the how many users are going to be there for that one. You want to pay once the based on the requirement and everything, then in that scenario you want to pay. For example, this month I'm using, in next month I'm not using, again next month I'm not using, but after that one I will use. So in that scenario, para plan is going to be pay as you go plan will be beneficial. Okay, so each will have an each requirement based on our business requirement. They can choose their plan. Okay,
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
yeah, that's it.
So whenever they buy a license or a plan, so all
Mm,
three Power Pages, then model driven
yeah,
and Canvas app, everything will come as a
yeah,
package, right?
automatically it will come. So if
Okay.
you are using a premium connections, so for example, what are the premium I'll cover in next topic. So for premium connections related to Power Automate everything, we have, as I have told you, we will work with the Power Automate cloud as well. So what is Power Automate Cloud is like an we want to automate our process in our requirement. As I have given one example, to send an email, uh, to perform some actions without interventions, then we will go for Power Automate Cloud. That cloud, if you are using any premium connections in that one, then we need a premium package license for that one for Power Automate as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. For normal, if you are not using any premium connection, everything, anything like if you have an E5 license, then automatically these things you can use. Okay. Yeah. So one in Power Apps, how we can navigate is like one option we have an make.powerapps.com. Like if you search make.powerapps.com, automatically this page will open.
I think you got to reshare.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, as I have told you, we can open our Power Apps with like if we search make.powerapps.com, automatically this will be open, portal will be open. Okay. There is, if you are haven't, and if you don't remember this one, there is an another way where we can open like our Microsoft 365 portal will be there, right? 365. Yeah, if we open Microsoft 365 portal as well, from here like we can open all our application like an Excel, everything that. 1 minute, it's loading. Yeah, from here as well we can go open everything. Like if we search see Power Apps, automatically it will navigate to this portal. Okay, so in this portal we have a few options. Okay, in our one side like here we can like how we have in Office 365. whatever the applications we want, we can navigate to here if we click on this icon. And another one is like an home. There we have an options to create an app, like what are the ways we can create, and your apps, everything will be displayed here. Okay, and existing apps. And another one is like if you want to create a new application, there will create show an options. Okay, well, like these are the options. I'll explain clearly how each option is like in a few minutes, like after this one, after covering all these points. Like we have a multiple ways to create an application, so based on our requirement we can choose whatever the option we want, and we can start to build our application. Okay, and one more thing is like a learn one. There here automatically Microsoft documentations, we have everything will be displayed here. Okay, so if you want any documentations, anything, my Microsoft have given a guided learning, how to customize the current, like those kind of things we have. You, if you want, we can go here. Okay, here apps, whatever the apps which are created by me will be showed in my apps, shared with me. If anyone all if, like other person have created, but they have given an ownership to me, co-owner, as a co-owner, then shared with me option in the or that options will be displayed. Another option is all, like my apps and shared with me, all of them will be displayed here. Okay, and here AI have like all the AI builder things will be given here. This is an advanced topic again. So okay, which like we can how we can build an AI models and everything. Here we can design that one. And here tables, the tables is like an as I have told you, data was like for Power Platform, there is a separate database is there. I have told you, right? That is we called as data was. If we come here tables, and we can create our like tables. We can create, for example, if we want to store our new employee information. Okay, we can create a new table here. In that table, whatever the columns which we want, those we can create, and we can use connect to our applications. All the data will be stored here. Okay, and that is we call as dataverse. This is dataverse. Okay, that is also I'll cover in next sessions. And flows, this is here it will display all the cloud flows. Power Automate cloud flows will be displayed here. Okay, and if you want, instead of going to again on a Power Automate, make dot Power Automate portal, directly in the Power Apps itself, they have given an feature to uh, check all our cloud flows. And even if you want to create any new flows, we can create different types of cloud flows. Even the desktop flows also will be displayed here, shared with me, like same, who anyone have shared their cloud flows with us as a co-owner, then it will be displayed here. Okay, and solution, again this is an on also advanced topic. Like once we will discussing about how to create an application and everything. This is an important topic which we need. So this is like solutions, that is nothing but like if we are moving our applications from environment different, for example, we have a currently where we are developing our application will call as a dev environment, right? Now that thing we need to move to now UAT or production different environment as a package. Then we will create a solution, and there I will pack our all our application into single thing, and then using from here we can deploy it to different target environments. That thing will be used for that one. This is an advanced topic, I'll explain it later, but this is an important one. Okay, all the solutions will be displayed here, and there are so many. So website and tables which we have already covered. If you are anything using anything, then you can pin as them as well, like data flows, connections, choices are, and all of them are like each will have a different function. Like mostly we will use for developing purpose apps, tables. If you are going for dataverse, if you are using dataverse, okay, and cloud flows, okay. And another thing is monitor is there here, right? If we want to check our app performance and optimization, then we will click on like monitor there, how we can debug our application using monitor, okay. And these are choices, like if you have any choice data was tables, if you have created any choice columns, those will be displayed in choices. Connections will be whatever the connections which we have. So as I have told you, there are so many databases which we can connect, right? For the dataverse, for cloud, like different databases, even OneDrive we can connect to, Excel also we can connect. Any connections if we have in connections, it will display here. Like next time if any connection is getting disconnected, anything, we can check and connect. Okay, it will be displayed here. Here only this option is like not like in there is an another way to create a new connection is as well, but here we have an option to check all our connections at one place, okay. But there are some other places as well. If we want, we can create a connection and everything while creating application from the inside application also. We have a if we want, like whatever the connection is missing from the application as well, we have an option, okay. So these are the things, and this is a entire thing. We called it as an Power Apps environment. Okay, here if you see, there is an environment we call. What is environment is like an for example, as I have looked, each environment is like an storage of our all the applications and um, our color flows and everything, whatever the present in our development process, all will be included here. It is like a big storage box, okay. So if you for example, for each development there will be an another environment will be created in how in each organization, how it will work in real time, I'm saying. So in each organization, there will be an by default environment will be there. That is personal environment that most of them are not going to be used. Like for our personal development, they are going to use. But there are they we can create and see there is an another environment as well. Power pages as well. Like see those kind of environments we can create. Like for example, if it is a dev purpose we are creating, dev environment we can create. And we are if you want, there is an another environment for testing purpose where we need to do deployment for the testing purpose, because in the dev environment we are not going to do the testing. In another environment we need to move there, the develop how the things are working, we need to test, right? For testing we need to create an another environment. That thing you are not going to do as a developer. There will be an admins who are going to do everything for us, okay. And another thing is like
I have one
like
question.
yeah, yeah.
So you, whenever you just explaining the further, can you add these step also? How we create the UAT environments and what's the purpose of all this stuff?
Yeah, sure. Creating a user environments also I can discuss, but it like most of the times as a developers, they won't give us permissions to create an environment. So admins will be there in every organization. It is like same. They will create an environments for us. Okay. But yeah, I'll cover that in next sessions, how we can create an environment, everything. That is also like easy process. But yeah, generally they won't give us. But environments like from the how the deployment process I'm going to work, I'm telling. Okay, different environments they will going to create. Okay, that in specific after creating environments in this specific environment we need to move. Okay, for each environment again, if you have permission, then only you can perform all the operations. Okay, that
And
what
how
are the
we
permission?
add the users also? Under the how we add the users on UAT and these other production environment? Is the
Okay, that
single
is an
person or admin?
no, no, no. They here for each environment we can have like multiple users. There are going to be that is like an again what are the things which you can do in the inside the environment. That is we need permissions for that one. That is a security roles concept will be there. That is an advanced topic. If you listen that one, you will be like confused now. Okay, permissions
Okay,
thing.
but
Mm,
my expectation is you are adding those stuff under the training, because whenever
mm.
we go to interview, then these questions are
Yeah,
asking
yeah, that
from.
we won't cover these now. Like after create after so like few sessions, we will cover all these topics. Okay.
Okay, okay, sure.
There is a separate top session where one session for like all the security explaining security things itself. Okay. Now even if I explain what is environment, like you will be very confused. Okay. Like once you done the after creating like how we can create an applications and everything, then we can go for and how we can do deployment and everything. There we can how will show how we can create an environments and everything. Okay, I'll cover those in next sessions, not
Okay,
now. Okay,
okay.
just I'm explaining what each for. Okay, yeah, these are the things we have. Okay, if we want to navigate from each environment to environment, it's very simple. Like if we click on this one, automatically we will navigate to that specific environment. Okay. And another thing, if you have permission for that environment, then only that environment will be displayed here. Otherwise, it won't display. So easily you can check what are the environments you have permission for and what you don't have. Okay. Yeah. And creating an application, as I have told you, we can create it with these options. Okay. One is from blank app. So, for example, if you are like you don't want to take any template, you want to start from scratch, then you will go for blank app. Is it Dataverse? If we have a table, Dataverse has a database, and if you want to start with our Dataverse application, then Dataverse as a data source, you can choose that one. If you are using SharePoint as a data source, then with the on top of SharePoint data, you want to build an application, you can choose this option. Same as for Excel and SQL and other this one as well. Okay, this images option is an like new UI option, UI builder kind of option. So for example, if you have any image there, based on that image you want to have the image is there, you want to create as it is as an application, then we will go for image option. Okay, so yeah, but mostly we will go choose with using blank app as well, because our UI requirements it will automatically give a suggestion. I'll explain with Excel, but mostly preferably in most of the 90% of the time we will start with blank app as only because the UI the business want is very different from the provided templates, right? If you want to start, we have an like other options as well, like here if you click on many data sources, here we have a many data source options. Okay, yeah, here we can connect to our databases and we can create our application accordingly. Okay, but now I want to design our application with Excel. Okay, I'll choose an Excel, how it will automatically create an application, let's say. Okay, and before that one I'll show my file. Okay, this is the data which I have, which I already have. Okay, So based on this data, I want to create an application to enter the data from the app. Okay. Based on this data, I want to build an application. So then I'll close this one. I'll see. So I don't have it. This file is there in OneDrive, right? With Excel. So I'll choose OneDrive option here. OneDrive from business for business. As I have don't have an existing connection, it will ask me. Okay. So here we need to choose our application Excel file path. Okay. If we choose here, it will display a table. See in the okay, to display here to access our application Excel file data here, it should be in uh, table format only. See here already in table format. That's why we have a whatever the table which we have here, table name, it will display here. Otherwise, if you don't have a table, it will just be like no tables found, it will display. So that in Excel file, the table should be there. Otherwise, it won't display. Okay. And I will select the table which is there. Okay. I'll connect to our application. Based on our data, Power Apps will automatically create a sample application for us. So I'll explain what each these things are for. Okay. But let me show how automatically. See, with the table name, as we have a table as table 1, but yeah, the default name on it way has created header and everything. See, even if I want to edit this one, view this one, what is the record for these? Even if I want to edit everything, I can edit here. Okay. I think we need to close this one, otherwise it will get an error. Yeah. See, automatically it modified our data. Even if we go and see our Excel, it will reflect there as well. EYs. See, this record we have modified it. Automatically it got reflected here. The changes. Okay. So these are the automatically by default it will be created based on our application. Even if you want to delete some data, all the options which have given, even searching option is also given. So controllers, I'll search. See, based on our thing, it's all automatically created application. Even if you want to add a data, all the options which are given. Okay, if we want to do any modifications here, we can come and here if we can do all the modification. Okay, this is how easily if you have any data basic applications we can build. Okay, this is one way of creating an application. So if you want to save an application, we can come here and we can save our application as well. See, automatically our application got saved. This is the one way, and I'll go back. I'll explain the other way. Okay. There I'll from the start how we can create everything else. The main, like most of the, as I have told you, most of the 90%, I would say more than 99%, we will go with the blank app itself. So based on my experience, I'm saying like what are the application I'm seeing, whether I'm creating a canvas application, model driven application, website, these options it will ask. As I'm creating a canvas application, I'll select this one. So while creating an application, it will ask for which application for which team I'm selecting. So here, if you are using an application in desktop, and tablets only, then we will go for tablet mode application. Okay, if we are designing an mobile application, then we will like how previously have by default it is designed for mobile. Those kind of application if you are designing, then like if for mobile only, if the end users are going to be used in mobile, then in that scenario phone application, phone we option we need to choose. Okay, most of the time as in organizations they are going to be used in desktop only, so we will choose this tablet option. There is an another concept as well, there we want to use that specific application in mobile and as well as in any devices irrespective of that, even in desktop or in our tablet or in mobile, anywhere if you want to use that application, there is an another concept to design that one, that is a responsive applications we can build. Okay, that is an another concept. In later sessions I can we can discuss that one, like that is a different process. Okay, but yeah, by default these are the options which will power apps have given. One is like tablet and one now I'm going to create a tablet with the tablet option. Mm, okay, once we click on create here. Okay, here by default this will show pop-up like do you want to create a form or a gallery? What is gallery and form? I'll explain. Okay, as of now I'm skipping this pop-up. Okay, automatically when we are creating like as it's a name itself suggests a canvas application. So by default it will have added a this is a canvas, the plain canvas. Okay, on the canvas whatever the things which we want we are going to add into this place canvas applications. Okay, how we are doing the paint and everything whatever we want in our canvas, so just like same this one, this is like a canvas. If this plain canvas it is called, that is screens. Okay, we have a multiple screen like in a based on our requirement how many screens which we want from in our application we can add there. So it is a plain screen. We have an more like if you want to add another screens. Okay, we can add here there are so many kind of screens we have, like if you can see there are so many things. One is a blank screen, split screen, sidebar screen. So this is the based on our requirement. If you are like you don't know how to start. Okay, you want this header and footer form, like you want a table, say I'll add this one. It will automatically add with controls. It will if you don't want to start anything, see it already given a template for us here. The user like how we have in power apps we have all the headers and everything. He has already it's given already a template. Here if we want we can automatically connect to our data. Okay, see for example I'll connect here for the same Excel which I have connected. Okay. Mm, add data. Here, OneDrive, I'll choose. Already in, as I have told you, from the Power Apps also, we can have a new connection if you want. We can create a connection. As I have already have a connection for that, I'll select this one. I will not create another connection. Okay, Power Apps demo file. Automatically for this table, it got added for us. We can choose that one. I'll explain all of them in a few minutes. What is each for? So if you want, like if you don't have see, within seconds only we are displaying our application data. Okay. This is how we can start. If you don't want like a where to start, how to use everything, Already Power Apps have given some templates as well. Based on our requirement, we can choose see welcome screen, how we want a sample welcome screen have already given. And everything there is so many success screen if you want. We can already take an sample from here, email screen, people screen, calendar screen, everything. It's already given. Okay. I'll explain what is this for. As you can see, is it is a tree view. Tree view means like how we add a tree structure, all the controls we have added here, it will display here. Okay.
ఏదో డెమో అంటే వింటున్నాం. పవర్ యాప్స్ మన సౌమ్య వాళ్ళది
Hello.
పవర్ యాప్స్
Yeah, Rajesh, can you go on
నువ్వు
mute?
నేర్చుకుంటావా? అవును? నేర్చుకుంటావానే?
Rajesh, can you go on mute?
Mamta, you're the host. You can mute whoever you feel you want to mute.
Ah, okay. Yeah, here there are so many screens, like how many screens we have, like we can see if you go to tree view, all the screens we can see here. And in a tree structure, what are the controls inside of that one, we can see here everything in this tree structure. Okay. And this is about tree view. Okay, even if you want, if I want to search any control here, for example, I want to check table. See, I can search here and it will filter for me according to my requirement. Okay. And here we have an insert option. What is insert option? Like as I have told you, whatever the things which I want to add to my screen. For example, I want to add one text to my screen. See here I can like even if I want to increase the height, everything I can drag here. Same like Word and everywhere where how we have controls. Same we can do and increase the height. So if I want to add a text control here, all that's how we can add. Just if I click by clicking on only, automatically it will add to our canvas. And if here if I want to modify the text, see automatically I have given a text property. Here I want to Power Apps training. I'll increase the height. I don't think so it will be seen. Font size, I'll increase it to. See, automatically, if I want any label inside our applications, I can add here. Okay. I want to here all the controls. Like if I want to add a button. Okay. Even for the button, automatically this name is going to be displayed button. But if I want to modify anything, then I can modify the label of the text as well. See here, text is there that I can want to change to anything. Even if I want to increase the height and everything, with everything, I can by dragging itself, I can modify. Okay, see. Mm. And uh, and gallery and everything. Like what is gallery and everything, I'll explain. Okay. Okay. Galleries, everything will be like each will serve our different requirements. After explaining this, I'll continue about each what is the purpose of each controls here. We will call them as controls. Okay. Text is one control, button is an another control, container is a control, vertical gallery, like so many, there are so many controls in other in a liquid, like a toggle. If you are going to add a toggle, automatically instead of text input container will also be going to the in input sessions. If you are going to text, see text input is there. If you are seeking any, if you want to seek any information from the user. Okay. Then we will go for text input. Here user we can come and enter the data. Okay. Like this said, there are so many, like how in using JavaScript, how we can build any kind of input controls and anything icons. So all of them are by like default it has given whatever we want. We can pick here and we can add to our screen and we can place wherever we want. Okay. There are, if we want to pick date picker, we can have an add to our date picker as well. See if I automatically go there. Automatically it has given all this functionality without with less efforts itself. Okay. And there are so many things like checkbox and everything it has given. Okay. And here insert option we have, and data option here. Whatever the data source which we want to connect, we can connect here automatically. Our data was will be once will be given here as by default. Okay. Remaining AI models, if we want to add our application, we can have see that one. If we have want to add Excel connection, Office 3, OneDrive, SharePoint, everything we can add a SQL Server. There are so many things, even Oracle, everything. If you see here, you can search anything here. Okay. See, there are so many databases which we don't know as like, so there are plenty of them. Azure, we can connect to Azure Data Lake, Azure DevOps, we can connect to so many databases. Okay, whatever the databases we want, we can come here and we can add. Okay, for that one, just simply to add databases, here we need to click on add data. Okay, and whatever the database which we want to select, for example SharePoint, I'll select. If you want, if it's not coming automatically, we can search here. If we click on SharePoint, it will ask for if we don't have any connection, it will ask us to create and add a connection. If we have an already existing one, we can choose that one. Here whatever the SharePoint site is there, that we can give here. Okay, that our SharePoint site we can give, and we can connect, and we can choose whatever the data which we want to add from SharePoint. Okay, this is how we can add remaining the database as well. And one other one is variables. Like variables, while developing an application, we can create different kind of variables, like a local variables and global variables. That is an another concept. Okay, if any of them are there, here it will be displayed what are the variables which we have used in application. Okay, it is a good way to check instead of going each screen where we have written our variables and everything. Here by default all the variables and collections everything will be displayed here. Even if it is a search functionality is given, if even if we want to rename anything, everything, we can come here and modify. Okay, and there is a search option. What is search option is like, for example, um power apps I will search. See, automatically this text is got filter. For if you see, now we have it this in single screen itself. For example, this we have in multiple screens where I want to rename this header. Okay. In that scenario, if I search like this, if it automatically, I'll show you how it will work. I'll add this in another content as well so that you can. Yeah, now if I go here, see automatically it got wherever the power apps is there, it automatically highlighting it as. So if I want to rename here, instead of power apps, I want to change it to power platform. Here automatically only this one is showing now. Even here also if I want, I can directly filter and modify the things. This is a beautiful application for developers to modify anything, to see wherever that variable, any text we are using to search the things. It is very beautiful one. Okay, this option here. And there is an another options like a themes. What is themes is like an for example, by default blue theme, it is how blue color is coming. No, I don't want a blue theme. I want an another theme. See, I will example, I'll add this green theme to our application. Automatically see all the screens in our application turn to green. See, even the button here also change it to green. Even whatever the theme which we want, we can change within a second by clicking to the respective theme. I want to change it to platinum. See, automatically it got changed. Even if we want to add a custom theme as well, as also we can add that one. We can create and we can add that one. But there are so many themes already given by Power Platform itself. Okay. what is the theme which we want easily we can select. Okay. And another one is media. Okay, so what is media is like if we are using any images in our application, if we want to use, for example, most of the time we will have a logo in our applications, like how for example, for Hotstar and everything, for star symbol will be there. Each application will have separate logo on your the right side, or any image, background images, everything. If you are using, if you want to add an to our application, that we can add here. We can upload images here. Okay, that image we can use it inside our application anywhere we want. And another option we have is Power Automate. If we want to connect our application to any automate Power Automate cloud flows, then from here itself we can come here and we can add an existing cloud flow. Okay, see there are so many flows automatically which from my side already there. So those flows will be displayed here. And if you want to create a new flow, if you don't have, then also we can from here as well we can create a cloud flow from the start scratch. Okay, these options also there, automatically it will be added here. Okay. Another like an advanced tools which are like so many are there, like live monitor, like what is the performance of the application. If you want to check, then we can check in live monitor. If you want to test our application using test cases, then you can go for this test option, which is like an advanced tools which is came recently. Okay. And here we have a settings to our an application. Okay, that one is like if you want to rename our application. I have renamed first demo application, right? No, I don't. I want to rename it to something else. Then here I can come and I can do the changes here, however I want. Okay, if I want a description, okay, I can add the description to the app as well, and an app icon. What is this icon is about? I'll tell you. I'll show you how it is going to be there. See, for this one, we have an app icon automatically, one pen icon is there. Hmm? So for that one, instead of that one, you want to separate an icon. Like for example, there are so many options we have. Like instead of this pen icon, I want to a star icon should be display for me, or else right arrow I want to display, or else even if we want any custom one, like, there are so many options. Even if that is not required, you can add an image as well. Instead of icons, you don't want an icon. Okay, here if we can click on add an image, that image also will be displayed here. Okay, if we can add that particular image, and that image also we can custom image also we can add here. Okay, even the color of that one automatically, like I don't want blue color to be displayed, I want red color, orange color to be displayed, we can change. Icon fill color also we can change, like currently it's white color, like no, I don't want a white color, I want a green color. Automatically by clicking on, like how I have told you previously, with simple clicks we can change, like yeah, we can change, modify anything. Okay, this is an auto save option. So like while we are doing development part, most of the times, even now also I haven't saved till now due to any connection issue, or connection or mail loss, and our same changes won't save in backend. But Power Apps have given a beautiful feature to save it in within every 2 minutes. Automatically, our changes will change in the backend look automatically. Okay. Even if you don't want to do that one, we can turn it off. But yeah, by default, it will be turned on. For every 2 minutes, automatically, or whatever the things which we have done, automatically it will be auto saved. Okay. Yeah, there are so many things. If we want to use our application in offline mode as well, then we can turn this on and we can build our application accordingly. And this data row limit, again, this is an advanced one. I'll tell you in later sessions what is this one. Okay. And on start and everything, I'll explain later. Okay, how things will work in on start and everything. Okay, in the display also, like our orientation of the application. Currently our is it a tablet application, by default it will be landscape. Okay. No, I don't want to build an application in landscape. I want to do it in portrait. Okay. Then see automatically our application is it will be going to display how it is. It will show our application how it will be displayed in portrait mode. Accordingly, screen will be changed. No, I want to display landscape, but with different size screens. Wide screen, iPad screen, Surface Pro screen, custom. If you are viewing any custom, like how much width and height of that thing will be going to be there. Those things also we can change. Okay, these again the scale to face options I'll explain you later. These are to build when we are displaying building a responsive application, we can change these options. Okay, there are so many things, co-pilot features and updates. If anything new features are coming, it will all the thing will be will be here. Okay, then there are like next one is a support feature. If you want any, if you have any issues, it will like what are the documentations, terms of this, everything will be displayed here. Okay, and another one we have here is on top side now. Here undo option. Okay, like what if you are modified something and you have done a mistake, you can click on undo and it will automatically undo our changes. Okay, here like a copy cut copy options are there. Like for example, I want to cut this one, copy this one. I will paste it again here. These are the options we have. Even like if you don't want that option, also like control C, control V options also will work. No need to use this one. Like if we by default, like whatever the control C, control V keyboard function or functions also will work here. Okay. And same like how we have insert here, it's basically an above is a replica of here itself. So how we have a insert already here, all they have given insert option here as well. Same, if you see all the text buttons, everything will be here as well. So wherever from wherever you want you can add. Same add data is there, right? From here also you can add, here also you can add. New screen, whatever the screen we have an option in review, right? That option is also there here as well. So so many things, a background color of the screen, if you want to change, we can change a background image. If you want to add to the screen, then we can add a screen. And settings like how we have previously, here we have same settings icon also, same here we have. And if you want to open a new app from open, you can do that one as well. Okay. And another thing, it is a property pane. If we close this one order here, the property pane is there, it automatically will close. Like if I want to open, here we can click. Here we have a comments feature as well to communicate with the remaining developers in our organization. For if they are working, multiple developers are working in this one. We have a comment feature as well. And this is an app checker. So what is this app checker is like, if we have an any errors in our application, it will display here. Like any formula errors we have, it will display. Currently we have and we don't have any errors. It's like no errors are displaying. Runtime errors, if we have runtime errors will be displayed here. Accessibility errors, those kind of things will be displayed here. Okay. And performance, if you have any performance issues in our applications which causing an application performance slow, then those kind will power up in performance section, automatically power apps will be given a suggestion. Okay, this thing will is causing your application a performance issue, please look into that one, and it will point to an exact which control or which action is causing that performance issue. Also it will suggest power apps will also suggest that one. If we have any error in our data source, in data source will be given. Okay, for example, how we can check whether our error we have, for example, as of now, I'll make one error wanterly. See, if I have an error here, automatically in specific screen where we have what error it's showing, and here a red mark is showing. So by checking this one only, we can know, okay, our app is having an error. So we can check here. which is causing an error. See, I have a formula error, two formula errors, and it will see. It will show us in screen one. In here, we have an unexpected one. So it's giving an exact one, like button one, canvas one. This button is causing an error. Location. See, it's showing as the exact location as well. How to fix, sometimes it will given some suggestion as well, remove or replace the unexpected characters. It's giving an a suggestion, so easily we can identify errors in our application using this app checker. Okay, see, in the same button it's expected a text value, but we are not given a text value. That suggestion, kind of suggestions it's giving, we can fix by checking this one, we can fix automatically. The error will be gone automatically. Okay. Yeah, this is about application in next sessions. What are these things will work in property pane, and what is the each control we have, when to use this each controls, I'll explain in next session. Yeah, do you have any doubts until now?
Hi,
Hello.
ma'am. Here, I just joined today's call. So, what is the language that we use background of these forms and controls?
As I have told you, for this one, like power effects functions we will use. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is also simple, like how we have used in like an Excel and everything. We use kind of functions, those kind of. For example, I'll give one simple function. For
So, it
example, I want to, on click of this button, I want to navigate to, user needs to navigate to screen 2. In that scenario, I'll go here, I'll give just an example how the functions are going to be there. Just I'll write navigate. See, automatically it will give suggestions. What is the target? It will give suggestions also. What is the target screen which we want to navigate? Screen 2, right? I'll write screen 2. I can close. If I click on this one, next time automatically say I have navigated to here. Okay.
okay.
Those kind of simple functions only, like if you remember, okay, when I need to use this navigate, if you know this one, automatically you can write this one. Like it is not a complex functions, you will have simple functions. We have for some navigation, we have a navigate function. For updating data, we have an update function. Those kind of simple one line functions only, by name itself we can remember that one. If you like if you are using the, if you are developing an application, like as I have told you, within 1 2 months you can remember everything, like when to use each one and everything. Okay, those are not complex ones.
Okay.
Okay.
But I have one question, like
Mm.
if whatever our requirement is there, right? If we
Mm.
think like if that feature is not available, like that
Mm.
function is not available, due to some limitations of this
Yeah,
application,
yeah.
then what is the additional things we can utilize and build our applications using Power Apps?
Okay, so most of the things which we can develop by using an these things itself, there if there are some scenarios where we are not able to achieve this using this one, then there is an another concept which is like an advanced concept. Again, that coding is required for that one, like PCF components we call that one. It is a very very less chance that we know, because again that is like most of the organization also won't support. As I'm when a working employee, I'm saying that PCF components that level no one will go. It's very rare if they are very particular about that functionality. Okay, we want that feature, like how it should be there. That is how we want. If they are particular in that scenario, we want, we will go. But it is very rare, because if even if we, if it is, and if it is not possible in that way, we can give suggestions that okay, this is not possible, we can give an we can do this one, we will do with these options, we will provide you this, how we you can do. Then we can give suggestions to our business. Okay.
Can we integrate any scripts also, like
Yeah,
Python?
yeah, we can. That is like that's how I've told you, like a PCF components I have told you, right?
Uh-huh.
Any UI thing which you are not able to achieve it using the screen. these
Okay.
provided ones. Then you can create your custom components,
Customer.
custom ones, and you can integrate with your application.
Right.
Yeah, that is also an option. It's there.
So those components will be created using Power FX language.
No, that is for that one. As have it's a again PCF components for that one. Again JavaScript will needs to be done.
Okay.
As I have told you, like it's very less percentage we will go for
Mhm.
that one.
Okay.
Not even a less, like if we convince them that okay, most of the time, if it is anything even not achievable using these provided things itself, like we will suggest the business itself. Okay, this is not achievable using these power apps, as it is a new technology. Most of the things like some of them are yet to be new feature, right? Okay, then we can give okay, this thing is not achieved, we can provide, we need to provide them an additional way which we can achieve another way.
And can you, I
Mm.
mean, if you have any sample app which you have created, can you show us? I mean,
In this environment I don't have anything. Yeah, next time next session I'll try to show you that application how it is
Is this
existing on.
your personal
okay.
environment? Like, can we also create like this environment?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think in last session I have already told you there is an micro the developer plan is there. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a free
But
one. Mm,
yeah, so but we create that user, it is saying like at least 30 days it should be like old to get this kind of access.
30 days old means?
Once, so when I create that user account, so
Mm,
now only we cannot utilize that user account. Like after 30 days only we can create, I mean, using that user account, we can have this Power Apps application access, something like that.
you are using like developer plan only. You are creating
Yes,
an
yes, developer
environment.
plan, like something like Outlook dot ourmailid.com, some
Yeah.
something.
Same.
Yes.
So this
Get
is
this,
for
yes.
example, I have created, right?
Yeah, if we face issues, we will be helping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Microsoft have already given a clear documentation for that one.
Okay.
Using this, see, I'll provide this link in your chat.
You are, I mean, you need to reshare your screen, seems.
Yeah. No, I'll just provide the link in the comments so that by following this documentation, you can create.
And also, Mas, how many, I mean, regarding the course, like how many days it will be, like, what's the plan?
It's going to be 30 to 45 days of course.
Okay. So it's like on daily basis, during this time only, or how it will plan?
If Ankush will decide that one, okay?
Okay.
It will be.
Yes. Yeah. So with respect to one is that I have shared you the YouTube channel, right? Direct IT Connect. Mamta, can you mute? I think there is some disturbance. Yogesh, can you mute Yogesh? I think you're mute, Rajesh. Not you have mute. Yogesh. Mute Yogesh. Okay, guys. Okay now. So with respect to the question of the days and the timing, right? So usually, what we frequently do is that we try to have 5 hours of training session in a week, right? So out of which 3 hours we plan it on weekends with 1.5 hours each, right? And 2 hours on weekdays, right? Now, this will plan as per the availability of everyone. We don't have any problem if we have 1 hour session on a daily basis, right? But this 5 hours will plan as per availability of everyone. And we will ask for the registrations initially. But if you're not comfortable with the timing, we will refund your money, right? Because we know that if 6 or 7 people register and pay, Mamta, you are able to hear me?
Yeah, we can
Guys,
able
you
to
are able
hear
to
you.
hear me?
Yeah, I can able to hear you,
Okay,
Ankush.
okay. Okay, okay, great. So we basically know that if six or seven people register, out of that, everyone's timings cannot uh, match, right? So we will refund one or two people's money whoever's timings doesn't match, right? So it is not a problem, but usually we'll try to align the time with everyone. Where most probable time that we have seen is that this time, right, 7 to 8:30 p.m. on Saturday, Sunday, and probably just 2 hours on weekdays. It can be any 2 days, one hour each, right? So that is with respect to timing and the schedule, how we discuss, how we do it.
Ankush, any
So
possibility
we'll
of
fix it.
having this
We'll fix it
class in
next
the,
Sunday.
yeah, sorry. Any possibility of having
Yeah, yeah.
this
You were
day
saying
with
that
this morning 1 hour, something like that?
we don't have any problem. See, we don't have any problem. My job is to get you guys connected, right?
Yeah.
So if people are ready at your time, we don't have any problem. If people are ready, if Mamta is ready, we probably will
Yeah,
have.
yeah. So
We
I'm
are
just
targeting.
checking with you regarding Mamta's availability only. Yep.
So with respect to timing, we'll figure it out, right? With
Okay.
respect to timing, you don't need to worry about. So even if it works out for you, it is fine. Else we'll refund your money, right? So that is not a matter of concern. I know that still you want to learn, but we'll try our level best that we try to align everyone, right? And so that is not a problem. But Mamta, you can just tell if you're available with respect to your availability because the timing would be probably as per your major availability.
Yeah, morning times I won't be available, Ankush.
Okay. So majorly you will be available in the evening times.
Is yeah, evenings only I will available.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So no issues, guys. Timing will figure it out, right? Uh, so I'll discuss with Mamta and how we can plan, right? So, but yes, the point is about that you feel things insightful and whether that can help you. Guys, any other queries? I'll also share the group link, right, which you can join for the further communication. I think you already might be there in that group, right? So you stay in our groups,
Okay,
uh,
I have
free sessions
a
of
question.
Power Apps and the normal Power Apps. Sorry, sorry, what was I saying?
So I have one question to Mamatha. So Mamatha, how we are going to deploy these applications? Do we need servers?
No, no, no. Servers deployment process is also a very simple one. Like how we are going to like upload files in our document library or shape in OneDrive folders. How we are going to do that one? Uploading files from one folder to another folder.
But
That's
someone
how.
this,
Yeah,
but somewhere,
that's how it is going to be there.
but somewhere we have to access this application, right?
Yeah, like accessing application will be like that is one also a simple one. We need to share the URL to our end users. Okay,
So
that's
when you say
also
so you the
mm,
web applications as well.
yeah, like how for example, Canvas application is there, right? Here,
Mm-hmm.
if you go, if we go here in details tab, our web link URL will be automatically given. If we provide this one to our end users, automatically by accessing this one, our app will
Mm-hmm.
be open. Okay. See, previously which we have developed it, that application now I can access and users can access now.
Okay. So how different than the regular applications with the Power Apps?
As I have told you, regular applications will be public application. Like they do, from the Google App Store we can download our applications. But this won't be like that, as it is an it's a part of Microsoft Microsoft family one. We are like using these applications only at business level only. Inside organization only people will use these applications. Okay.
Okay, so which means it's not very complicated, only simple applications.
Yeah, exactly. So, for
Okay.
example, in our organization, if you are requesting for one uh, laptop in your organization, that laptop request needs to be approved your manager and your higher level manager. There is an approval process. Then a user will come here and they will request what is the thing, a laptop or headset you want to get request here, and
Hmm.
based on that one you can submit that one automatically. That will go for an your manager approval. Once he'll approved, then higher level approval needs that. If it is approved, then you will receive an email, okay, your request got approved. Within few days you will receive your product. That kind of functionalities will develop in our organization. If we using these power apps, we can develop that those kind of applications very quickly.
Got it. And so are we going to cover Power Automate as well for this course?
Power Automate Cloud, not Power Automate Desktop. Power Automate Desktop, again, it is a different one. It will come under RPA, like robotic automatic process one. That is a different one. So we are not going to cover. This is only about Power Apps. In this session, Power Apps like an Canvas, model-driven applications, and Power Automate Cloud, like how we can integrate it with our applications. This is an only app development course, not like an RPA one.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Mamatha. That's it from us.
Guys, I'm also sharing this. Mamta, you can also have a look at it. Right,
Yeah.
basically the pointers that you shared. So we will be covering these points.
So here in these sessions, there is a going to a deep into each session. So not unlike a simple one, how we can develop an each application, how we can different uh, using SharePoint connections, how we can develop an applications. Even from the SharePoint also there is form customizations will be there. That is also another concept. There are so many things which are covered by. These are like high level topic I have given. Okay, you can get to know like how the security is going to work, how we need to do the deployment. Everything will be explained here. Okay, any questions?
And which type of project you are adding whenever after the training or in the training for professional, so we can share in our organization.
Okay, yeah, based on like my experience, I'll come up with one scenario, okay, where all the topics, almost all the topics will cover in that application. Okay, that kind of scenario I'll come up with that one, and I will explain it by using real-time project. I'll explain how we can develop that one and everything. Almost all topics will be covered in each session. Okay, major topics as a real-time employee, as I have told you previously. So what are the things which I came across in my experience? Okay, that things will be explained. That topics will be explained. Okay, based on that we will come up with a real-time project with covering all those topics. Okay, yeah, is anything else? Yeah, and I want to know my feedback as like if is I'm going okay, or else do I need to slow down a little bit? Anything, is there any feedback? Hello.
I think you're going okay, man.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Uh, okay, guys, I think if
Okay then.
nothing, so we'll connect again, right? Do reach out to me, Navdeep, right, or in our group. So we'll share the further information, and on our YouTube channel, we'll post this video.